Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toaster Bros, and today we're going to be looking at this $550 Lenovo IdeaPad.
This Lenovo IdeaPad comes with a 4th gen Ryzen processor. You heard that right. We're going to take a look at it and see how it performs. But before we get into that, let's hear a word from today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes for creative people or people who are just curious to learn new things.
Skillshare offers classes designed for real life and all the circumstances that come with it. These lessons can help you stay inspired and introduce you to a community of millions.
A topic that could be of interest to you and is an interest of our video editor, McAllister, in there, is a Adobe Premiere Pro course by Jordy, which is very in-depth for people looking to become experts at Adobe Premiere Pro, something that we use daily when making our YouTube videos. So if you're somebody who's an aspiring creator or someone who wants to take their editing game to the next level, that could be a good course for you to check out.
Skillshare is also very affordable. It's less than $10 a month with a yearly subscription. So the best part too is the first 1,000 subscribers that use the link in the description down below will get 2 months for free.
So be sure to click the link in the description down below, and special thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Now let's talk about that laptop, shall we?
So this is new to the Lenovo lineup, and it comes in both AMD and Intel variants. We decided to opt with the one that had the Ryzen 4500U in it just because, well, it's 4th gen, and also we were able to actually go to Office Depot and pick this up. Best Buy also has them, so there's a lot of places in store that have them. We'll also have links in the description down below where you can buy them off of Amazon and some other sites in their affiliate links, so they do help us out.
So the main idea behind this is it's kind of hard to get laptops right now. If you're able to get your hands on something like this for around $500, it might be a decent work laptop that can also do some gaming with those built-in Vega graphics. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is unbox this thing and just see what it can do in gaming, because that's why you're here, right? Gaming performance, we'll show you that.
So this one here, we actually ended up getting the display model. So, you know, it's already basically unboxed. So it might not look exactly like, you know, you would get it when it's brand new. And no, we did not get a discount. Couldn't even get 10% off. Matt tried asking, the guy said, no.
He said no, no, no. So hey, there we go. Here's a display model, unboxed, ready to go. Yeah, that just shows inventory, guys. It's very limited right now.
Yeah, when we went to Best Buy, how many laptops did we ask for? 5? And every single one was out of stock. So luckily, like we said, Office Depot did have this one. Honestly, Staples and Office Depot are really good places to look because nobody thinks about them. So just checking out the outside, we have a pretty nice looking laptop. So it's a 15.6, actually I think it's considered to be 14-inch laptop. Pretty good looking though. You can see we have really good looking airflow right there. We have a nice fan that you can actually see. So hopefully this thing actually moves some air through it. But pretty good build quality. If I had to guess, I'd probably say it weighs like, I don't know, 3 pounds. It's pretty lightweight. We have a scale, so let's throw it on there.
We got 3 pounds.
Ooh, that was close, you know, I got a scale built into me. So let's go ahead and open up. I'm assuming it's still charged since it was the display model. We had to sit there and watch the guy reset it too because it had the actual display mode.
It's turning on.
Oh. It actually looks like we have a backlit keyboard too. Unless I was just seeing things, I thought the keyboard was lit up. Okay, so yeah, we're on the actual where we have to go through and like sign everything onto Windows and everything. But yeah, like I said though, it's
set to US. Want to stick with that?
She's talking to me. So this is very advanced. It actually talks, I'm just kidding. But I'm excited to see this Ryzen 4000 series sticker. Like as soon as we saw that, we were like, oh yeah, this is the one. Because as many of you know, you cannot get, you know, a Ryzen 4000 series CPU yet. So this is basically one of the only ways you can get it is by getting, shut up. You're interrupting my video.
Yeah, the Ryzen 5 4500U is a 6-core 6-thread as opposed to some of the other desktop Ryzen CPUs which have SMT to make it 12 threads, but 6 cores on a laptop for $500 is actually pretty impressive. And I think this thing would be a pretty good option for some light video editing also, along with some gaming. All right, guys, we'll be right back once we get all this Windows stuff set up. It takes a little while.
All right, so an easy way to go ahead and check out what specs we have, we're in Task Manager. So as you can see, Ryzen 5 4500U, 6 cores, 6 threads, and right now it's just running at the base speed, which I think they boost up pretty decently. And then another really awesome thing, and we're gonna actually verify this, but it does say slots 2 of 2 used. So in theory, we should have 2 actual 4 gig sticks at 3200 megahertz. That comes in this laptop. It does say it's soldered in, so I don't know how upgradable it is. We'll check into that. But another awesome thing is we have a 256 gig NVMe SSD. And then obviously we are running with the integrated graphics that come on the 4500U. So it'll be fun to see how this true 6-core works with the Vega graphics on it.
So what we're gonna go ahead and do is download a couple games, get rid of some of that bloatware, because it looks like we got McAfee, we got some other stuff like that. Definitely get rid of that sort of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna test a couple games and see how she performs. All right, guys, we got a couple games installed on this laptop, and first up, with a budget laptop, of course you have to test Minecraft, and we're gonna go ahead and launch in. Again, the system specs of this PC is the Ryzen 5 4500U, Vega graphics, 8 gigs of RAM, and also that SSD. So this is actually a pretty good value for what you're getting for around $500 right now. So we're gonna go ahead and go into video settings. We are running on fancy, 120 FPS max. VSync is off just to see the best performance we can get on full screen, and we are going to go ahead and load into this world we just queued up just a little while ago. Spoiler alerts, it actually performed pretty well when we first dove in, but go ahead and let all these chunks load in, and look at that FPS, guys. Look at that FPS. Over 60 FPS pretty much constantly. You could lock it to 60 if you want to, because it is a 60 hertz display and you probably wouldn't have any drops whatsoever. But hey, we want to see the maximum performance we can give this thing. And look at that 4500U. It's hitting 4 gigahertz in a laptop. That's pretty bonkers if I do say so myself. So we're gonna run around here real quick, maybe fight some pigs, you know, take them out. Come here, make some dinner, you know, come here, buddy. Boom, there we go, got some food. But hey, Minecraft, really can't complain here. It's doing pretty well. The CPU seems to be, well, we don't actually have CPU temperature up because for some reason MSI Afterburner wasn't giving that as an option, but GPU temp, which is the onboard graphics, should be well representative of what the CPU is running at. It's only at like 62 degrees, 64 degrees Celsius, which is pretty chill, and this thing is not ramping up at all, so I think it's actually gonna be a pretty decent performer here. We are gonna test 2 other games. We were gonna test Shadow of the Tomb Raider just to see the worst case scenario, probably at like 720p with this setup, but we also are gonna be testing Valorant, which I think is gonna do pretty well for this setup, and it's a pretty easy game to run, but it is a FPS shooter that you can actually run on this budget laptop with integrated graphics. So, but hey guys, look, Minecraft can run 4 gigahertz. That's just awesome on a little laptop CPU. Let's go ahead and try, let's do Valorant, might as well. Look at that FPS.
All right guys, this is Valorant, once again, 1920 by 1080. So we're on medium settings right now. I'll go ahead and show this to you guys. We're just playing Spike Rush, so we are actually playing online. But everything's turned off as far as locking frame rate. Check out the graphics quality. So getting about 100, yeah, a little over 100 FPS, it looks like most of the time. It's definitely not like the smoothest.
Yeah, games like Valorant, we kind of expect to run really nice on this. Again, it is a 60 hertz display, so if you locked it to 60, you'd have a constant 60 FPS, no problems whatsoever. I like how the temperatures are still rock solid in a game like this. It's a little bit more demanding than Minecraft.
That's one thing we often don't see on laptops is good temperature. Like, it's awesome to have great specs, but on a laptop, if you don't have good temps, those specs do not matter. Oh my goodness.
That was pretty bot level right there.
Painful.
Pop, pop, pop. Well, yeah, guys, that's Valorant. Well,
yeah.
It's beautiful, but hey, it runs really well on this laptop, so we got that going for it. So let's go ahead and test Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, guys, the last game we're gonna be testing is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and even on the menu at 1080p, well, now we're at 720p. We were getting around 30 FPS, so we're gonna keep it at 720p because I do not think 1080p is gonna work very well. We're just gonna give it a shot. I can turn that off too, that might help a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and run that benchmark and see what kind of performance we can get. Ideally, this thing is gonna be good for things like Minecraft, Fortnite, CSGO, Valorant, games like that. Situations like this, probably not so much. You'll start to see this thing rev up a little bit, and we'll see what the max temperature is on that GPU, but I don't think it's getting much higher than around 60, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 720p, low settings, 20 FPS. We probably won't run, actually, you know what, we'll let this run, but like, this is a really long benchmark. We're just giving you all a general idea of, well, it's not gonna do that great at low settings with games like this. Again, it'd be great for games like Valorant, 100 FPS. That's way better than 20, 15, 14. Yeah, way better. But yeah, if you're looking to play games like this, you might want to invest in a proper gaming laptop with a dedicated GPU. So very impressive how far these Vega GPUs have come on these APUs that are in laptops, but still not quite there yet to play games like this. We have not hit single digits, so that's a victory in my
We
book.
will not stoop that low.
It will not stoop that low. But hey guys, overall, I mean, for benchmarks, I'm pretty impressed with this thing. Did it hit single digits?
I saw 4.
Oh, it hit 4, dang it. But hey, it's trying its best. 8, there it is. It's trying its best. How about we go ahead and put it out of its misery and go ahead and wrap this video up real quick.
So as you guys could tell, this thing was no AAA title runner, but for $550, you cannot do any better than this for a brand new laptop. You're gonna have to check out the used market if you want something with discrete graphics.
A few months ago, before everything happened, you probably could have picked up like a Nitro laptop for around $600 with a dedicated GPU, but right now, at the time of uploading this video, it's kind of hard to find those. And the fact that you get this in a pretty nice design and not one of those really chunky gaming notebooks, you actually have a really professional looking laptop that can do some gaming on the side. I think for $550, it's a no-brainer.
Another great part about this laptop is the fact that it has a 6-core, 6-threaded processor that boosts up to 4 GHz. It has 2 8GB sticks that's actually at 3200 MHz, so a really good speed. The SSD, so for things like doing conference calls and whatnot that you'd really need a laptop like this for right now, it is way more than enough to do that. We actually did some benchmarking on the webcam and the sound, and it actually works really good. Speakers work really well as well. The backlighting is really nice and it's adjustable.
Let's go ahead and play that webcam test, shall we?
This, guys, is a webcam and microphone test, as long as the microphone works. We are having a lot of lighting going on here right now, so this is kind of a best case scenario, but it looks pretty nice.
But yeah, as you can tell, this laptop is a pretty good value. I'm happy we went to our local Office Depot and picked this thing up. As Jackson mentioned, there's availability in a lot of different places for this laptop, so check the links in the description down below if you're shopping on Amazon. Those are affiliate links, they do help us out. But also check out your closest retailer if you want to go in-store and pick it up, because hey, it's fun to get stuff same day if you can.
So as always, we appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our Twitch. We'd really appreciate it. Some subs and follows. And also don't forget to use the links in the description down below. They're affiliate links, as Matt said. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't
Follow.
forget our affiliate links in the description down below.